Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. This is the Fight Insight Podcast. I'm Timmy B, here with my friend, co-host, UFC veteran, Mr. Brian Bam Bam Barberina.
Let's go, Timmy B. Hit it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fight Insight Podcast.
Are you kidding me right now, Bam Bam? Last week, we totally screwed up. We were supposed to have this guest on, and I bumbled it. It's all my fault. I apologize so much, man. But then this man goes out and puts on the show of a lifetime, the show of the weekend for sure, man. This dude put it all out there. He is one of the biggest prospects in Europe right now, and he proved it as he rose to 11-0. He was victorious this past Saturday as he choked out Deniz Ilbay in the main event of Octagon MMA's Octagon 69 card. There was a massive crowd. He walked out riding a dinosaur. And then with what happens afterwards, dude, it is insane. I cannot believe we get this man on our podcast because I have so much to ask him. This dude is a crazy character. Ladies and gentlemen, German superstar Max Stifler Holzer.
Hey, how are you?
Hey.
What's
Hey,
going
good
on?
to have you.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Good.
Max, look at you. Show the crowd. Oh, hold on. He's getting a phone call now. There you
Okay,
go.
sorry, I'm back.
Show the crowd how handsome you are. Let's look at the war wounds here.
Yeah, not a whole lot of damage there.
Okay, yeah, a little bit.
Whoa,
Yeah,
look
on,
at that.
on the top.
Yeah, because you were
okay.
bleeding a lot on
But
the top
that
of the
is-
head.
And right now, my elbow is big because they allowed 12 to 6 elbows, and I had to try them. It was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. That's a
finally,
huge.
I can make the John Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, without getting in trouble, right?
yes.
yeah, dude, it's great. It's so good for you though, man, because you're such an aggressive fighter that to be able to have that 12 to 6 elbow must be so fun, right?
It's really nice for new openings. Even in the guard, you don't have to make the biggest angle. You really can, even if he tries to protect himself, you can really go through the guard. So yes, it's
Dude,
really
that-
nice.
Max, that's
As
what
a
we've been
grappler,
saying.
yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. Bam Bam, we've been talking about
Yeah,
that
we've been
because yeah,
talking
when
a
the
lot
guy
about that.
blocks like this, boom, straight down the middle, Max.
Yes, and knees to the head when he has the hands down, but no knee. It's also allowed right now. So I wanted to do that, but my opponent was very careful. Before he was standing up like this, but in this fight, no. So
Right. Yeah. Now, Max, I got so much to ask you, man, and thank you so much for coming on the podcast. You're such a cool dude. Normally, a long time ago when we used to have guests, we would give them like some trivia questions. Okay. I haven't done it in a long time, but I have a picture here for you. I'm going to show you. And I need you to tell me which one is a comic book character from the movies and which one is Max Holzer. Ready?
Yes.
Dude, look at that.
Who is this guy on the right?
He's an actor. I can't remember
It's-
his name.
McAvoy. He's the guy. He's in the movies called Split and Mr. Glass.
Yes. Thank you. I was waiting for that.
Dude, that is you, man.
Yeah, maybe I try to change my personality to
hurt people. When you get in there, right?
Two
To hurt
different
people.
interviews.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Max, here's the thing, man. You came out in this fight at Octagon 69 a whole new animal. Like you were super aggressive in this one. You were a totally changed man. Your first ever main event as well at Octagon 69. So your first ever main event. How are you feeling after this fight, man?
Yes, right now, like we all know, I feel a little bit fucked up because all my body hurts. But yeah, I'm lucky about the win, and yeah, I'm super motivated to work even harder because I see that my hard work and the years I put in are paying off. Yes.
Yeah, definitely, Max. And look, here's the thing. So much stuff went down at Octagon 69, and I'm so glad to be able to speak to you because everything I see is you speaking in German, and all the news about Max Holzer is in German, and I don't know what's going on, so I don't know the story. I'm going to show quickly. Here's you walking out on a dinosaur. That's your
That's my little
brother.
brother. My little brother
Okay.
is a dinosaur.
He looks like a sturdy man. God dang.
Yeah, my little
was a big
brother,
boy.
he's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like it. He fight too?
He was a good boxer, good grappler, but then he changed to powerlifting and bodybuilding.
Okay.
Yeah, because that dude looks huge, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was when he was young, he was very good boxer, and I was knowing he would beat up me. He would beat me up one day, but then he changed the sport for my luck.
Yeah.
That's good.
But he weighs the double of me right now, so yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, man. Hey, look. And then for those that don't know, okay, like here's the thing. If you're not watching Octagon MMA, you really have to start. Bam Bam. We've been watching now the last few events. The shows are so good. The crowds are crazy. Max, I'm going to show what happened at the end of your fight. I hope this doesn't get taken down. But I mean, we got to look at this. Max, for those that are listening only on audio.
Yeah, my opponent lost every round, but he said he wants a rematch. But I said to him, there are no rematches for a rape. So,
Max, look, for those that are only listening on audio, you choke the guy out in the fourth round. You had a dominant performance throughout the fight. Choke him out in the fourth. Then after the choke is in, you give him a little kiss on the head. You give him a little tap on the bum.
But the problem was there was a backstory for that.
Oh.
So his corner was assaulting me the whole fight. They screamed everything they could. They said, "Son of a bitch, let him stand up," and something like that. And yeah, it was like I couldn't let that happen to me. Normally I'm a respectful guy, and I make a show, but I make always like fun. I never attack the family. I'm not a Covington or something. So I just want to make fun a little bit and a good show. But this guy, he really crossed the line, and yeah, I had to make him pay for that.
I think you made him pay in the fight, definitely, and then at the end with a little kiss and a little hump tap. You know, I want to know how bad did you fall out of the cage, or were you able to? Or did you run?
Not so bad. I don't know where I landed on, but I think I was thinking, oh fuck, but I did not hurt anything. I don't know.
It was so funny because after you do that and he chases after you, of all the places for you to run into, it's perfectly the door where then you fly out. Because if it was anywhere else, you would have been fine. But you fly out the door.
I was thinking about getting in a brawl with him, but then I thought when I punched him, maybe they turned the fight in a DQ, and then I was like, I was one away because I don't want to let him take my win just because he does not know how to follow the rules.
Yeah, well, that's some good thinking in a high pressure situation.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, because did you think after the fight, even with everything going on, did you think after the fight you guys would be friendly or be respectful?
No, he said he would never shake my hand, and he continued like that. Even when I said so it's no bad blood anymore, and I apologized to him, even when he was the one who started this. But he does not want, and right now he tries to do things about me too. He posts videos and say I'm a racist guy because I have short hair or something, and my little brother and me. So, but yeah, makes no sense. My whole team is from other countries, and I always go to all the places in the world to train. So I'm the most the most. I don't know how to say this
Yeah,
in
that's-
English, but I have nothing against any race, any culture or something. So yeah, I
yeah,
don't know what he
he's just
wants.
trying to find anything to
Yeah,
pin
he
against you.
tries.
He's
He
upset.
tries. He found the old video of me had like a butterfly knife, and he said like this guy is walking around with weapons or something, and yeah, he tries to pull
Yeah.
something out of the head to damage my image, but will not happen because the people know he's lying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, yes, and of course, and look, Max, again, like Bam Bam said, kudos to you, man, because when that whole thing happens, you're still aware to go like, hey, I'm not going to punch this guy. I'm not going to ruin anything here. The thing, you fly out of the cage, but then you end up going back. They announce you as the winner. How was Octagon MMA with you? Were they mad at you for everything, or were they happy for you? Like, what's the sense?
The problem is that the Octagon MMA they are from Czech, so they don't understand the language, and they were thinking that I was assaulting him in my post-fight speech, but I just was saying, man, his corner was assaulting me the whole fight, and in the stream you can see it too. And his father got out of the corner and Pan knocked out a fan who was screaming my name. Knocked out his a fan in front of his girlfriend. A fan never trains, like a skinny guy. This fat father comes and knocks him out, and then goes and tries to punch my little brother. Try to punch another guy, and after the fight, they had to get me to the hotel with like 10 or 20 securities, and I couldn't stay in the hotel. I had to drive back to my own city because they said they are waiting outside and try to attack me. So this
Jeez.
guy doesn't know anything about sports. He says, "Man, Max Holzer is unfair guy. He doesn't know any about rules or something, but he has dismantled himself. He has shown he is like a crazy guy. He says like, I will drive to your city and you will see, and so makes no sense for me.
I mean, that
That's-
doesn't make sense anyway. I mean, you literally just fought him in the
Yes.
cage and beat him up
Yes.
and like proved that you were the better man right there. So the fact that he's coming at you saying I'm gonna come to your whatever and all this stuff, but it just shows how unprofessional he is, how
Yes, yes.
unprofessional
Yeah.
his team is for their
To
actions.
punch a fan.
Yeah.
When you do this I said when you would do this in the UFC, you would never fight again there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember Paul Daly punch?
Yeah.
I don't know, Josh Koscheck after the fight.
Yeah.
He was never again
Gone.
in the UFC.
Yeah.
And I think that would be from Octagon the right decision too, but I don't think they will do this because it's a little bit different here, and they will say, yeah, you were respectless or something. But I don't know. Things you say are very different from punching a fan, try to punch your opponent after the fight, after you lost. They show me that they have nothing to do with professional sports or something. They are just like try to be bullies.
Yeah. That's crazy, Max. Like, yeah, and I'm sorry that happened. Like, that's just absolutely
Yeah, no
nuts.
problem.
But like, look, I do want to say you're in Germany. You're a German fighter. The crowd was insane. I'm just going to play very quickly another clip of you here celebrating at the end, just so people can see it.
Dang. Gotta love the noise.
Dude, that audio sounds crazy, but that's because how loud it was. I think it was, I asked one of the guys from Octagon, he said it was 13,000, totally sold out.
Yeah, they had another event with 60,000 people, and I was there too, and I got in with the scooter.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah, that was a good one, man. Look,
Yeah, it was so loud, my ears fell off.
Yeah.
It was so loud. I couldn't
Max,
hear one thing from my corner. My corner after the fight with the 60,000 people said, "Hey, you don't listen to us." I couldn't hear my own voice in my head. Nothing.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. That's crazy, man. No, it is so amazing though, Max, because here's the thing. Like, I've been doing this podcast now for like 5 years. And in Canada, in the United States, like we don't hear too much about Octagon MMA, right, Bam Bam? Like
Yeah.
we don't hear too much, but we're starting to hear more and more. And we're starting to see some big fighters come out of there, some big characters. And then when you look and you see that they're fighting in giant stadiums, 16,000 people, 60,000 people, it is a huge sport out there. How big is MMA in Germany?
It's growing very fast right now because of Octagon, and I really try to be a part of that. And I see right now I'm a big part of that. So I
Yeah.
really I reach out to many, and the thing is, I'm one of the few guys who are here born in Germany too, and are on a good level. There are many, but I I make the difference with the show too. So many
Yeah.
of them are like, "Oh, I'm too cool to say something," or "What are this guy is thinking about me?" And yeah, but I always did this for myself. So I'm not really doing it right now to get more money or something. Of course, we are fighting to get more money and
Yeah.
better opportunities, but
Absolutely.
it's for me to be a little bit free. I like it.
You
I like
enjoy
it.
it, right? It's fun.
Yeah, of course. I made for my walk-in. I had a remix out of the interviews of my opponent,
What?
where he was screaming at me.
Okay, wait. So because I'm seeing that on Instagram now, I'm seeing where people are realizing that the song is a remix with your opponent. What is he
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Because it's all in German though. So what is he saying in those things?
He said, "You are too young. You can't fight against me. And when you see me, you put your head down, and you will see I will come to your city and beat you up." And yes, and his father screamed something crazy. And yeah, that's a remix of.
That's hilarious. That's
Dude,
so awesome.
it's so crazy, man. Because here's the thing too, like Bam Bam, with Max, you get the crazy walkouts, you get the crazy character, right? And the stadium. Max, here's the thing: you're fighting in Octagon MMA. Can you imagine at the same time that we're watching on last Saturday, right? The same time I'm watching Octagon MMA in this crazy stadium with these crazy walkouts. Then I flip the channel and I'm watching UFC in the Apex with like 15 people watching, and like you hear like it's not even
Yeah, but
comparable.
I like it because you can hear all the punches.
Yeah.
Sure. But I mean, as a fan, it is so much more exciting to see these fights in this giant stadium. And you must get so pumped up. You wouldn't have jumped up on the cage with 12 people.
I don't know. I try. I will make a show for the trap people too.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just crazy though, right? Like Octagon MMA. When you were young, I mean, you're a young guy now, but when you were
Yeah.
young, was Octagon MMA a big thing that you knew that you wanted to be at?
No, because they are like 2 or 3 years here in Germany right now, and I saw something from them because the two Afghan brothers they are in the UFC, the
Okay.
Bashrat brothers. They are
Yes,
from
yes.
Octagon too, and
Oh.
I don't know if you know the name Ludovic Klein, a very good striker, southpaw in the
Okay.
UFC right now too, lightweight division. I think he fought in Octagon too, so I saw it over them, and yes, but
That's a good opportunity.
yeah, I like it. I like it, and I think I can do many big things, and I will try to go with the sport, of course, at the end to the US. But I really want to make a bridge for the German people to the US, because we have a few fighters in the UFC, but the most they don't really bring the people to the UFC. And I think when I have right now I have a big fan base, but I want to have a really like a Paddy Pimblett. And then when I go over, I think I can make the sport even bigger here in Germany.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
definitely. Has the
That would
UFC
be a dream for me.
has the UFC ever been to Germany?
Yes, I think a few times, but
Okay.
yeah, but
But
I think it will come because they are right now seeing what Octagon creators.
yeah,
But right now I'm really lucky at Octagon, and I really enjoy the work with them. They really take care of me, so we will see what we do in the future. Maybe I can take the title, and yeah. But I'm
yeah.
young. I will. I want to do many more things.
Yeah.
It,
Ultimately, I think you will definitely bring, more awareness to Germany and building the sport of MMA in Germany because people watching you.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you.
it's so cool, man, because when you're there, you're holding the German flag, the crowd is going absolutely bonkers. Like you can
Yeah.
tell that they're so into this. And Octagon MMA knows that they have a star in you, man. That's the thing. They put you as main event, right? So they know that you're the guy that people want to see. I did hear that there's a former UFC fighter, Khalid Taha. He's making his
Yeah.
Octagon debut. He wants to fight you.
Yes. I want to fight him too. Yeah. This. I think that could be another main event. But
Yeah.
we will see what Octagon's plans are. And but I think that's definitely a fight to make. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. That'd be a
Bam
good name on your resume, that's for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, you keep beating up people, beating up their dads. Like, do whatever you got to do. You know?
Yeah. I try to beat them up and don't get too much damage myself.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
but I don't know. The people are always like, oh yeah, you want to stay undefeated. But I think one day when you fight the right people, you will lose. Your record does not say anything about how good a fighter you are.
Yeah.
There are fighters with like 20 losses. They are great.
yeah.
So
No,
I
for
know
sure.
that.
Yeah,
But
and so
right now it's good for my image and because I'm young, so
right.
they can sell that. But at the end of the day, I will not give a fuck about my losses.
Yeah.
No, dude, you just keep putting on the shows, you keep impressing the fans, you keep impressing Octagon MMA. Like,
Yeah.
man, you're doing all the right things. I do want to ask you one final question, but before I do, Bam, is there anything that you want to ask Max before we let him go? It's very late in Germany.
Oh, is it there? Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
it's
sorry for
almost 11.
keeping you up. But how do you come up with these walkouts? These walkouts, fanatics.
They are just like I don't know. It's just natural.
Yeah.
I started with playing like crazy songs. They are not you would not hear at a fight event like
Right.
romantic songs or Titanic or something. And then I was like, man, I could do something with the costume. I started that when I fought an English guy, and he had like many face tattoos, and they said he looked like Post Malone, and he
Yeah.
said you look like Buzz Lightyear, and then I come with a Buzz Lightyear costume.
That's awesome.
And so that started the whole thing. And the
Yeah.
last fight, my opponent said, "Yeah, you were so childish," and so I thought I had to come on a dinosaur, and he said, "You are green behind your ears. You are too young." So I put on green ears, and yeah. So it's always have to do something with the opponent.
Yeah, well, I love that. You bring excitement from the moment you walk out, and then you get in the cage and you put on excitement in there. So it's awesome to see.
Thank you.
Fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Max, before I ask you one final question, is there anything that you want to say to all the fans, viewers, and listeners watching? Because, like I said, we don't get to hear you in English a lot. So I always watch your German interviews, and I'm like, all right, this guy's cool, but I don't really know what you're saying. So what do you want to say to the English-speaking fans?
Yeah, I love all the fans, and because of them, I can live my dream. So I try to speak every language, but it's only enough for German most of the time. But I watch many UFC fights, and there I learned English.
Very cool.
That's how you learned English, from watching
Yes,
UFC?
yes. I was not so much in the school, but I
Oh,
learned
wow.
English in watching UFC fights. I have a good degree in school, but I was not so much there. But when I
That's
was there, it was like enough. But I trained most of the time, and yeah. But I watched many UFC fights, and yeah, there I learned the
wow.
most of the English.
That's crazy, Max. That's amazing. I watch a lot of Korean shows on Netflix and I can't say one word.
Yeah, Korean is much harder, I think.
Yeah.
The English is not so hard.
Yeah.
Hey, man, still kudos to you, man, for doing that. Look, one final question I'm going to ask you. It's a question that my mom used to ask me almost every day of my life growing up. So I want to ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, Max Holzer, how happy are you?
I would say right now, when I say 10, it's like too much. Too much happiness is not good. Also, so I don't know, like a 7 or 8, because I
Okay.
have to do many more things, and yeah, to being too lucky, I think it's not.
I like it.
I like
Dude,
that.
I like
Yeah.
it. Yeah, dude, man, because you're a young, hungry kid. You've got the world ahead of you, man. I'm so excited for you. Max Holzer, man. Thank you so much for joining the podcast. Thank you for taking
Thank
the
you,
time to do
guys.
this
Yeah,
interview.
it was great to meet you.
I'm
Pleasure.
super
Yeah.
sorry about last week. Again, I
No,
messed
no,
up
no
the
problem,
time.
no
I'm so
problem,
sorry.
no problem.
But dude,
It's-
absolutely amazing to meet you, man.
Yeah,
Max
I'm
Holzer.
very grateful for the opportunity to speak to you guys, because I'm a big fan of Bam Bam, and I really like to watch his fights. He has like a crazy volume, and he's also a southpaw, so I try to look up a few things.
Awesome, man. Well, I
But I
appreciate that.
always wanted to ask you why you painted your nails.
Oh yeah, my daughter. I have a little girl.
Ah, okay, okay.
And she loved to paint nails and stuff, so she would paint my nails every fight going in. So that's just like my
that's
war
cool.
paint because my daughter did it for me.
That's cool. Because I was thinking, I don't know if that is like, I don't know why. And then, because of your daughter, that's a cool thing. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely keep her part of it. You know, she enjoys it, and then also too, it's like she enjoys being part of like the fight and like having my nails painted. She sees it on TV and stuff like that, so it makes her happy. So
Yeah,
that's always
cool.
the most important thing. Yeah.
All right. Max.
Okay.
Dude,
Great.
I will love to have you back on this podcast another time. Keep
I was
training.
just gonna
keep
say,
kicking ass.
yeah,
I would love to.
next fight, come back on the podcast.
Okay,
before
I
the next
do, I
fight.
do.
All right, my friend. Have a good one, Max. Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a nice
Yeah.
day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
What a cool dude, man.
Yeah, definitely.
And look,
definitely.
And look, our next guest is already here. I barely have time to change my screen to the 2-person view. Boom, there it is. Now we got to switch it back to the 3-person view because our next guest is here. Look, before I get to that, I do want to say next week on the podcast, Bam Bam, we've got UFC fighter Cam Smotherman. He made his UFC debut on like 3 days notice or something crazy. He's a friend with Rafion Stotts, who I love, who's a friend of the podcast. So he's coming on next week. And I think we are going to have the new BKFC 145-pound champion, Black Widow Borga, Jessica Borga. She just won in a knockout of the year contender, man. And I think she might be on the podcast as well. Congratulations to her, friend of the podcast. Congratulations to all our friends of the podcast. Talita Alencar won her fight last night on UFC as well. So that is cool. But look, let's get to our next guest. I am super stoked for this guest as well, Bam Bam. I can't wait because I met this guest in another interview I did on Millions. Where is my interview questions for her? I don't even have it. Who cares? Look, here's the intro, man. This girl is a UFC veteran, formerly from The Ultimate Fighter. She's now drafted to GFL Team London. She's got a whole bunch of secrets to spill for us today. She's going to tell us all the juice. She's going to tell us everything that nobody knows. This is Pannie Bonsai Kianzad.
Hey, welcome.
Had to
What's-
laugh a little bit.
What's going on, Pannie? How are you?
All the Jews. I know nothing, man.
You know the Jews
No.
don't lie.
Don't hold out on us. Don't hold out on us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pannie.
it's hard with these new organizations. I don't even, you guys know how
Pannie.
it is. What's
Yeah,
up?
I'm mad.
Pannie, it is crazy. It is good to see you again. Do you mind? Are you
Thank
on your
you.
cell phone? Can you turn it sideways? That way we can see
Yeah,
more of you.
we
Is that
had
possible?
that issue last time, actually.
No, but this
No.
thing will work now.
Oh, really? Wait.
No,
I'm not good
hold
with
on.
phones, but
You
I'm
gotta-
just gonna.
All right.
What about this?
There we go. There
Boom.
we go. There we go. Yeah.
I think the other time, I think it's because it's the program, but this program works out, so we're good.
Yeah.
Pannie, first question,
Yep.
most important. Where's Biggie?
He's outside. You want me to bring him in?
No,
Bam,
no,
Bam,
that's
you haven't met him. You haven't.
Bam Bam. She has a huge dog named Biggie, and he's
Well-
very into the whole sports culture, right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's very tiny though.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is it?
As a pug.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very adorable.
Hey, big personality. Big personality.
Yeah.
Too big.
Yeah. No, oh, really? Okay. Hold on. I
call
gotta
him
put.
Mr. Cunt.
I gotta put your Instagram down here at the bottom. You're at Pannie Kianzad, of course. And look,
And
when I
Biggie's
met
too.
and Biggie's,
Biggie has an Instagram.
He does?
what is his Instagram?
Biggie, I think he just called Biggie Pug 2017.
Okay.
I can double check.
Biggie. Very
I
important,
know.
Pannie. Very important. You're here for a limited time, and we're gonna spend it all finding out Biggie's Instagram handle.
Biggie Pug 2017. I just want to,
All right,
whatever.
all right. We will go. I'm gonna go follow him right now. Biggie Pug 2017. Oh, there he is. Look, the
I got
notorious PUG. Damn. Look at this guy. He's got more followers than our podcast, fam. All right. So, Pannie,
Yeah.
look. Some of the interesting things I found out from you the first time I spoke with you. You and Team London are actually a team. You guys have a group chat. You guys talk with one another. Is that real?
Oh yeah. Why would I think that's like super normal. I don't know if does it sound like abnormal that we have a team and we talk?
Yes.
I think that's
because
like really?
I
don't-
think it sounds normal for when you're part of a team that you guys interact and stuff, but it sounds like from other people we've talked to who are in the GFL and stuff like that, like they haven't talked to anybody.
Really? Like they started off our group and everybody's like, everybody's sending voice messages and like, hey, introducing themselves. So it's pretty cool. Like Musasi.
Who
Hebben
started it?
Hansen.
Who started it?
I think our team coaches did that. Luke
The Big Slow?
and Carl Prince. Yeah, Luke Runnan and Carl
Well,
Prince.
kudos to the coaches there because
Yes.
that's definitely good on the coaches for doing that.
And I
I
just met
wondered-
up with them in Vegas as well this weekend.
Oh wow, okay.
For Murphy's fight. So
Yes.
it was good to have a chat with them.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm.
So that's the first thing is that unlike
Yeah.
other people we've spoken to, Pannie, Team London seems like they're really forming a team, which is very cool.
I mean, it's basic for us.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's not basic. But it's
I'm
not
just-
basic for any. It's not basic for everyone. Yeah, and it's not
I
basic
need
for everyone.
Structure, man. I need structure, or else I can't even, plan my day. I need
Yes.
structure.
Yes, but you're still training with your same team and everything, like regardless, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm training in Vegas,
Right.
and if I wasn't in Vegas, I would probably be in London training.
Really?
That's-
Okay.
See, Bam Bam. To me, that's crazy.
Did they
Like,
come
she's-
when they were in town? Did they come? Did you do some training with them or anything like
Yeah,
that?
I actually did some pads with Carl Prince last week. We have a lot of people around in Sweden like in common, but I always wanted to train with them, and I love how they train back in UK. You can just see they're on Murphy's fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How good he's been looking. He's and I mean they have a solid team over there, and I like that they come over here to cross train and everything too. So.
Yeah, very cool. Now, Pannie, here's another question that I asked you because, like, for the GFL to succeed, in my opinion, it has to stand out as being different. You know what I mean? And that's this whole team thing. That's what it's going to do. It makes it different. I love that you guys are part of a team. I think I asked you last time if you had like a team jersey, and I think you laughed at
Yes.
me.
Yes, we do.
But you do have a team jersey now, right?
You know what? I think after I talked to you, I picked my jersey. I think so.
Did you say it's because Timmy B said we should have a team jersey?
I mean, no, it was just awkward. It was just like we talked about it, and then they're like, "Hey, choose your team jersey." I'm like, "That's weird."
Yeah.
Nice.
They're listening to me.
I think, yeah, they probably watched our interview, Pannie.
Who's
Yeah.
watching me?
Yeah.
Everybody's watching. Okay, so, but they haven't shown the jerseys, right?
No, they have.
Team
Okay.
jersey. Do you get like are your fight shorts like a team oriented as well?
I think
Right,
so
Seth?
because we did choose like sizes and what kind of Biggie is knocking, motherfucker.
Oh,
I'm sorry. So it's like a team jersey, t-shirt, shorts, what we want to, the name we want, a number and stuff like that. So,
you picked a number?
oh yeah, I did.
What was your number? What'd you pick?
Well, surprise. We need to surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise.
Penny, I don't want surprises later. I want surprises now.
We need the
You
surprise
want
now.
gossip. You want gossip. You like every other MMA girl in the gym.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, Penny. Look,
Timmy
you know
wants the
why?
juice.
Speaking of UFC, speaking of girls in the gym, this is
Mhm.
why I knew I was right. Because look at that. What is Paige Van Zandt wearing?
Mm.
It
Oh,
says
she's-
Miami.
Oh, I can't even see anything.
Oh,
Oh, this
well,
is Miami.
It
Oh,
says
and it
Miami.
says GFL in the corner.
Does
does
it
it?
though?
Yeah, it's the
It
GFL
doesn't.
logo right there on her right
Oh.
shoulder.
Are you
Oh,
sure?
and then on
Can
her
we
left.
zoom?
Can you zoom?
I'm like, what? Okay. This is one of the most stupid things I ever done. I did this. What
Yeah.
the fuck, man? Okay, whatever.
Wait a
Let's not
minute.
talk about
What's your,
that.
what's your
They're
London
just like-
logo?
They just deleted. I have I don't
She
know.
can't say.
I
Wait,
don't think we have
no, but why?
a London
No, but Paige.
logo.
So for those listening on audio only, I'm showing a picture
Mm.
of Paige Van Zandt. It's off her Instagram, but she was wearing something that said Miami. It's got some weird like face on it, kind of
Yeah.
like a. Like
I
a
don't
little, like a-
think that is the GFL thing. Maybe she just put GFL on that shirt. I don't think that's
Yeah, maybe. Because like
that's
in the,
another shirt.
on the right shoulder, that looks
you
like the
sure?
GFL
That's gonna
logo. Timmy,
Now
zoom
we-
in.
Yeah. No,
I don't know. I can't. I
zoom
can't
in
zoom
on
in.
her chest.
Hey,
Okay.
that's
no,
enough of that.
I don't
Penny.
think so. Okay.
So, okay, so wait, okay, you can't say what your jersey is and all that, but do you have like a logo?
Not that I've seen. Not like we.
Oh, but you haven't
like, I
seen it
haven't-
because you just picked your
no.
number and stuff, so you don't
Mm,
know.
I just picked my number and name.
Mm.
And we're supposed to get some stuff too. So yeah.
A nice pack, like a package
Did they
with all
did
the
they
stuff.
send you
Yeah.
like a care package of like t-shirt, sweater, stuff to wear, some swag to wear around? So like say like, hey, look at GFL.
I haven't received anything yet. I'm waiting because I'm waiting for my stuff. But I know that some teams have received it. But there's like different kind of information coming out. You're
Mm.
right because I do think it's only our team that have good communication because I've talked to other teams and they don't have that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I'm just excited for everything to get started in May to see how
That-
the first event is.
Yeah.
That said, Bam Bam, they put up. We talked about this last week, Pannie. They put up that the first one is
Ooh.
May 24th and 25th in the Shrine Auditorium. Bam
That's
Bam.
cool.
He may be a killer fighter, but he also did some good research. He found out,
Ooh.
Bam Bam, what was it? 6,000 people in that stadium.
Ah, you put me on the spot.
Oh,
It's like we
well.
talked about it
think we-
last time. I can't
I think-
remember now.
Yeah, I think it was like 6,000 people, which is a good size, man, because you want to be able to fill it. You want it to seem
Yeah.
like really crazy. And 6,000 is a good number of friggin' people.
The worst thing you can do is have a big ass venue and it's fucking empty. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing.
Yeah.
Then it's better to just do like a little sports hall or something. and fill it with
6,300
Yeah.
people is the capacity.
Yeah.
6,300 people.
So
I think
Pretty
you're
cool.
right. I think you're right on track there, right on point. That like you have don't go huge right off the bat and have that
Yeah.
thing be mostly empty. You know,
Yeah.
you want it
Yeah.
to be like packed up. You
Mhm.
know, even if it's a smaller venue, you want that thing to be freaking packed, so you know it's gonna sell. And, you know, the fans, it's gonna be loud in there.
Yeah.
And I
Like,
hope they do it like, I hope they have good structure and everything. What makes UFC so good that everything runs smoothly. You know,
Yeah.
everything after first fight, second fight. You know, there's not. I don't want to see too much commercial, so I'm hoping for it to like run smoothly. Cage Warriors, UFC are doing that really good actually.
That said, there is 1,000 fights on both on both nights.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put up. I mean, I was surprised, Pannie, at how many fights are on this freaking thing. I'm gonna put up a picture. Get ready to bring the camera close to you. Here's the fights.
Okay. I have
That's
glasses
all
on,
for
but-
Saturday.
All for Saturday. Okay.
And now,
Very
Bam
cool.
Bam, what I really like about this, what you can see on the screen is there are 5 fights, 3, 4, 5, 5 fights for Team Sao Paulo versus Los Angeles.
I'm getting
5
glasses.
fights. Okay. 5 fights for London versus New York. 5 fights for what's the last one there? Dubai
Bye and Miami.
and Miami. So, what I do like is that it's like team versus team, and there's like a lot of the team versus team. So obviously, all 6 teams. Pannie's got her glasses now; I can see her. But Pannie, you can see there
Okay.
5 fights, team versus team,
Yeah.
right? And so there's your
Yes.
team, Team London facing
Well,
Team
I will
New
say
York.
I do like that they're
Yes.
going like everybody from one team's fighting everybody from another team instead
Yes,
of like,
of course. Yeah,
you
that's
know,
cool as fuck.
like mixing it up all, you know,
Yeah.
at least on
Yeah.
one card it's like everybody, not
Yeah.
like, oh, this person's fighting Miami and this, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
all
you
over the
because you
That's
really
cool.
want it to be like a team versus team
That's
thing
a
when you're
team
there.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're
It's-
trying to do it more like the NFL or something. That's why they did
Yeah.
the draft. They're trying to do it more like a team thing. That's why that's why I'm kind of excited about it, that they're not doing. So I think when you have new organizations, it's really important that you're not trying to copy too much. Like
Yeah.
you're not trying to be a new UFC because there is only one. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think it's a cool concept and trying to do it differently. And I've heard like around me like people are not, they're putting it down, which is kind of funny because this is the same thing with the PFL and everything else, and everything went fine, you know. I'm
Wait,
just
what? Wait,
excited.
hold on. What did you just say? The PFL runs fine?
No, I didn't say that.
What?
I didn't say anything.
I was gonna kick you off immediately. What did you say?
No,
PFL
no.
what?
I said that when PFL was new, people
Yeah.
didn't believe that either.
Oh, right. Yeah.
You know, so it's the same thing with like a new organization. People can be like kind of skeptical.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that's normal, you know.
I
But
think the hardest part is like when GFL started up, there's no information. Even after the draft, it's like there's no information. You don't know how it's gonna run, like how it's set up. That at the time they didn't have fight dates, you know, arena. It was just kind of okay. Well, you had questions, but there was no real answers for them. So it's like right now, I think that, you know, with the events coming up, I think it's gonna clear up a lot of things. I thought they dragged the draft a little bit.
Oh, it was
Sadly.
so slow.
Yeah.
So
So I think that
Yeah.
I think that was tough too.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I really hope it succeeds. You know, I hope it does well. I think it's another great opportunity for fighters to get out there. Obviously, they're doing different things too, as far as like helping fighters, and you get a percentage of whatever. So that's great also. So I'm excited to see it. I hope it's I hope it's a great show.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I'm excited to fight
Yeah.
again.
But
Yeah.
So
okay. But here's the thing, Pannie. I'm a little bit. I was mad, and I was calling Darren, you know, the owner of
Ooh.
GFL, and I'm like, hey, why is Pannie not on this first freaking card, man? So I was yelling at him, and
And you got blocked.
and then I got blocked. No. Look, here's the thing. Have you
got blocked?
spoken? No. I've been blocked by a
Not
lot of
yet.
people.
Not yet.
I'm blocked. I'm blocked by Dana. I'm blocked by Shatri. I'm blocked by ONE FC. A lot of people. You know, that's okay.
I mean, big names to be
Yeah,
blocked.
it's pretty cool. So, Pannie, okay, you're not on the first few cards here, right? That we've seen. I haven't seen you announce for a fight yet.
I was told I was gonna fight on the first card, but that got changed. And that happened to like a lot of people because
Sure.
they told us just be ready for stuff like that. And so I will not be on this first card. That's what
Yes.
I know. Yeah,
Now,
but I knew that like a while back. So
So
Okay.
because it's 2 days, do they both count as first cards, or is it like first card, second card?
yeah,
next
like I
day?
think, yeah, like
yeah,
that's like
day
one
after each other. Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Now, I heard the next one might be in New York. Is that
Maybe.
what you're hearing? Are you hearing anything?
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh
No.
man,
You guys know how
not
it is.
giving
They
any
say New
details.
York. They say New York one day. They say Dubai the second day. Who the
Right.
fuck knows, man?
If you-
But what are you hearing?
If you
What are
okay,
you
well,
hearing?
no, let's put it this way. If you had the choice, where would you want to fight?
Honestly, I would want to fight New York. I never fought in New York, and I never been to
Yeah.
New York, so I always wanted to go.
Yeah.
See-
I wouldn't mind Sao Paulo either. That's one of my
Hmm.
Oh,
you
so
know,
we're
yeah,
here in
Brazil.
New York or Sao Paulo? Is that where?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, yeah. I mean, I go anywhere. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right. No, but here's the thing though. Sometimes people don't like to travel too far away because it throws you off your schedule,
True.
blah blah blah, right? So like
I'm kind of used to traveling a lot from Europe to the States, but because I usually always fight in the States,
sure.
I wouldn't mind not traveling that far now. But you know what? I don't care. If
Nice.
wherever I'm fighting, I don't care as long as I'm fighting. So.
And then I have some like technical questions.
Mhm.
Okay, GFL hasn't sent you any merch yet, which is kind of crazy. They should send you merch because they should want Pannie walking around every day to the grocery store wearing GFL stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Or
I
post
would.
of it while
I
you're
would.
training, whatever.
Do you know
Everything. Exactly
Pannie?
the same thing as the UFC stuff. Like you want to show. That's
Right.
it. That's the thing.
You got to do it because Pannie, this weekend, this Saturday, April 12th, your boy Timmy B, I'm commentating at Fight League Atlantic FLA 19 out on East Coast Canada. That's the poster for the event. Pannie, I've been commentating for that amazing organization for like a little over a year now. Everywhere I go, I'm just wearing Fight League Atlantic clothes.
Yeah.
My
No,
wife
that's
gets
cool.
so
They should
my
be.
wife gets so mad at me. She's like, we're on a date. Can you not wear that? I'm like, I gotta represent this organization. I gotta like get the fans to come, because you want to promote the brand.
Yeah. No, I think it's cool. I can't wait for them to send me stuff, so I can,
Yeah.
like you say, just promote it, and it's fucking happening, and no, it's awesome.
So
Yeah, you
I'm
heard
gonna
it?
push on that. I'm gonna.
You
talk
should.
to my
You
manager.
should.
yeah.
Yes, I
Look,
will.
here's the
I
thing.
will.
Last time we spoke, I said there should be uniforms. Boom, uniforms happen. Now I'm saying you
Happen.
should get
We
merch.
will see.
Yeah, merch.
Okay,
Boom,
tomorrow
merch.
I will get a tracking number 100%. If I get a tracking number on my text, I know it's you.
That's right.
So.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, when because it's team versus team, and this is important because for people that were following with the GFL, there's points and stuff like that, right? Because if you get the first round finish, you get X points, second round, blah blah blah, right?
Mhm.
It's very important in terms of these matchups. Is your coach and manager
Mhm.
making the brackets, or is GFL doing that on the side? Like, did Luke Barnett say to you, "Hey, Pannie, if we're facing
thinking
Team
of
New
fighting
York,
this team."
which
Yeah.
bantamweight would you want to fight?" Blah blah blah.
They did ask us, like, when we started the group, okay, so just talk to your fellow, like, bantamweight, because it's two of us in one
Right.
team, and talk it out, like, what would you like, what is your first pick if you could choose, and stuff like that. So we did talk it through a bit, but I never got like a question like, oh, who would you, this one or this one. I'm pretty sure that GFL is making those matchups. I don't think that like we get that much to say about that. That's what
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
But I do have like people, oh, this one I would want to fight, maybe second time, maybe third round, stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So
Sure.
is there someone that you would like to fight out of like all the other teams? Is there like someone you
Oh,
have your eye on?
yeah.
Like, I hope I get this fight.
Well, before everything is over, Holly and Zingano, 100%, man. That's, I mean, it's more also for because
Yeah.
I just, just
Wait,
because.
wait, what is just because?
Just because I want to fight one of those those
Like
big
the
names.
names.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
right.
and honestly, I do see myself mixing it up there. So I think there's a couple of people that will want to face me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a pretty I have a lot of fights and I've been around for a long time. So yeah, there's a couple of names there that I really need to cross off. So. Yeah.
You need to look. I'm happy if you knock off everybody in the
Yeah.
roster. Okay, but like I said to you last time, you need to be aiming for Aspen Ladd, number 1 draft pick.
Yeah, come on, really? No.
Pannie,
I mean,
Pannie,
fine.
you destroy Aspen Ladd, who has never come on this podcast, and
and
then
now she's like, I want to get on the pod.
Yeah.
too bad. We're team
Yeah.
we're team Bonsai. Get out of here.
Fuck yes.
But-
Of course, Aspen is one of those, but like when we talk about pioneers, like when we talk about names,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. But of course, I mean, I don't care. I fight her today, tomorrow in the backyard. It doesn't matter. So if it's in the GFL or anything.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, how annoyed were you that she was drafted higher than you? Or that she was drafted number 1? It didn't make any sense, Pannie.
No, like I get why
No
they
offense.
did it. No, I get why they did it, but still kind of not. Because I was like, yeah, but of all the bannerways we have, in GFL,
Yeah.
that was weird. For me, that was weird because, I mean, I think I'm better. I think Holly is better. I think a lot of people, but you know what? Let's see in the tournament. That's what's important.
I like
It's
that.
under the bright lights. It's under the light. It's not here under like draft YouTube 5 hours. It's just like it's in the fight.
Yeah.
Another technical question. I'm sorry, Bam Bam. I want to ask: if it's a team versus team thing, right? Is GFL going to pay you to go to all the events to support your team?
Ooh, good
That's a
question.
good question.
I want the goddamn.
I know why they blocked you.
Because I'm costing them too much money.
Yeah.
No, okay, hold on. GFL hasn't blocked me yet.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
And I will say GFL. Our first guest today was from Octagon MMA, and I will say Octagon MMA and GFL have both been extremely lovely to me. Like they treat me very nice. The media people send me all this information.
Octagon is nice.
Obviously, GFL is taking some hints from the podcast. I mean, the jerseys.
The jerseys.
Now they're going to be like, you know what? We should fly out the whole team.
No. Hold on.
What? That would be cool to support. I mean, that is a very.
I would think
to.
Yeah, I would think so.
No, Pannie. Because here's the thing: if you don't fly out the team members, does that mean you're not going to fly out the coach and the manager? Of course, the coach and the manager have to be there, even if that coach and manager aren't in your corner.
You need replacements, right?
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, got it.
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's great. Smart.
And you want to see you guys, and you want to see you guys all wearing your team jerseys or whatever the hell it's going to look like. And here's the thing, Pannie, we're only what's the date of the first one again? May.
Do a walkout like dodgeball or the snake.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay, that was the dorkiest moment of my life. Wow.
Hey, the fact that you knew it right away makes you the dorkiest, Pannie. I don't know.
I dressed up as Average Joe's for Halloween.
Hell yeah!
This Halloween, I had the whole set. I had everything. So.
Whoa, that's pretty impressive.
Awesome.
Holy moly!
Instagram.
Look, so here's the thing, because remember we talked before, and Bam Bam, you and I have talked about this before, about how like the coach and the manager aren't necessarily going to be your coach in the fight, because you may still want your regular coach and cornerman, right?
Yeah.
But for this whole GFL thing to work, that coach and manager have to be somewhere in the friggin' venue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like when you win, they should be able to come in with you, blah, 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 whatever.
Walk out with you, but
right. Yeah. And then your coach and whatever. Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Or they could be like in the owners' boxes, where like the hockey owners and stuff are in the boxes. Like it's got to be something cool like that. And like the other team members have to be there. So Pannie, call up Darren Owen and you say, look, I need, hey, where's my tickets? Because I got to get to frickin'
I gotta be
Wherever
there to
that
support my
place is.
team.
Do you think
Los
I should
Angeles.
ask for like business too? I mean,
Oh, of course.
I'm-
And
I'm
you
I'm
think
already
Biggie?
asking for stuff.
You
And
think
Biggie,
Biggie
you know.
flies in coach?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
gross. No.
Yes. No.
Yeah, no. Like you have to be there. I
Oh,
think.
that's so funny.
And the
Yeah,
thing
I
is,
mean, I will go.
of course, because you got to support
Yeah.
your team. And the thing is, too, is that we need to start seeing the team kits very soon because you need people like me to buy this crap
Mm.
so that when I'm at the venue or like if
Mm.
I'm watching, I can be supporting my team. This is the whole thing
Yeah, I
with
mean,
this freaking
you
league.
need a Pannie shirt. I mean, definitely.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. So
I
this
hope
is
you
a lot
picked a
of
cool.
good
I
points.
hope you picked a cool number. That's all I'm
I
saying.
did.
Yeah. What number was it?
Nice.
I'm not saying.
23,
Ah.
Jordan.
I thought I was gonna get her. I thought I was gonna get her.
What? Okay, hold on.
23 Yeah.
Okay, so 23 might not be it because I read your body language. Bam Bam, guess what number she picked? Guess what number she picked?
You gonna give me some hints? Like if I say, is it over under?
It can only be 2 digits, I assume.
Oh, are we betting like for after? Like,
Well, you would win this bet because you picked the
Yeah.
number.
of course. No, I mean, are we betting? No, between you two. Between you two.
Oh, I'm just wondering. Like, okay, is it under 10, over 10, under 20? Did you have up to 100?
No,
No?
two
Yeah.
digits, right? 2 digits.
Yeah, 2 digits.
Let's go 2 digits, like a hockey
Okay.
jersey.
I'm gonna go something simple. I'm gonna go like 5.
05?
Oh, would it come out at 05? It wouldn't be
Yeah,
as
it
cool.
will come
then.
out. No.
No,
All right. Yeah, it wouldn't be as cool if it came out at 0.
no.
Okay, this podcast is
You
dying
guys
here.
will
Give me a
see
pick.
it. Yeah. It's
Okay,
dying.
here's
Let's see.
Bam Bam, hurry up. Ready? My pick.
All right,
I was
what's
going to
your
say 23. 99, I feel like too many people will get that. Okay, I'm going with 91 for the year of birth of Pannie Kianzad.
I'm
Oh,
going
come
55. Wait, what's your
on.
birthday?
That's so 90.
Bam
Like,
Bam, you
that's
know
like
that. It's December 8th, 1991. Come on.
those people that tattoo like 1996.
55.
on
I'm
their
going
chest.
55.
Oh, so I hope you guys don't have that kind of tattoos because I just made fun of it.
Yeah, god damn it. My whole back is my date of birth.
my half Instagram followers.
Oh
gosh.
have that.
All right, Pannie. Look, here's a cool thing. Anything else you want to say about GFL? Anything else you want to spill? Any secrets you want to reveal?
Any secrets you want to give us?
I don't have
Juice?
that many secrets, man. I need people to gossip to me.
All right, well,
Uh,
what about the little secrets you do have?
I don't
Yeah,
have any secrets yet. I need merch before I can.
Yeah.
My question. Has Darren Owen reached out to you? Have you spoken to him, the owner?
No, only my manager's spoken to him.
Mm.
Yeah.
I want him to talk
But
to you.
yeah, I mean, I was happy to talk to my team at least, like the coaches.
Yes. Perfect.
Because, I know they've been working on this for a long time, so I have faith in them. And I'm just excited, I'm just excited to fight again. I mean, I had a long rehab, and I'm finally back on track. So
I'm super excited. Bam Bam's in the sauna and it's getting blurry in there. You can see.
It's getting
It's,
hot in here, so we're trying to get the camera to wipe the
Refocus.
camera off. Yeah.
oh, you're in
okay.
the sauna. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
It's
No,
hot
no.
in here.
I get it.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I
It's
am.
just- His background
Yeah.
looks like a sauna,
No.
Pannie.
No,
Are you sure?
I am. I am in
Like,
the sauna.
I don't know.
Timmy doesn't know.
Nobody knows. We don't know.
I mean, it should be more foggy, right?
It is foggy. Can't you see?
Is it? I mean, a
Look how-
little bit, but
Yeah, he's
That's
blurry
not,
as anything.
it's not blurry. That's fog. Let me wipe the
I'm
camera. Hold on.
super excited.
Pannie,
Time. Yeah. Sup.
anything? Anything? Okay, here's last question on. Or no, I got 2 more questions, but second last question. Are you getting a lot of media people wanting to talk to you about GFL? Like, are people interested in it?
No.
Oh, what the hell?
No. No. I mean,
Hmm.
the thing with interviews too, like I'm not really super hyped with it, but that's why I like to do this one because I need to keep doing them a little bit.
Sure.
I'm not
You're
really,
using ours as a practice for the good ones. Is that what you just said?
No, definitely not. I like
Son
to
of a
like
gun.
I like people to like ask me to be on like podcasts and interviews that are really interested. about like what I do and everything. So when they do ask, I do say yes.
Oh, I see.
Oh, well, we're happy to have you here in that sense.
Yeah.
No, not that many. I wish people
Hmm.
would be a little bit more interested. I think people are waiting until the May event. If I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest.
I think
Yeah.
I think when that happens, that's what's really gonna blow it up. I think,
Yes.
here's the thing, Pannie. Nobody freaking knows a lot. I think I talk about this more than anybody on the
Mm.
Yeah.
planet
That's
because we've been trying to interview. Like you're our
Trying to figure it
third.
all out.
Yeah, you're our third GFL fighter. I spoke to Luke Barnett on the background. Tell him that we're cool, okay? Tell him that he should come on this
Okay.
podcast because
Okay. I can talk to him. I can tell him. Cool.
yeah, at the beginning he said he would, but
group
he said,
chat,
"Well, we
tell
got to
him.
wait a little bit later until things start panning out." So I got to reach back out to him soon, but I do want to have him.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of his too. But like more people hopefully will start to see it because when they start to realize how it's going to look, when they start to realize how the fights go and stuff like that, I'm very excited for you.
And the interviews coming out. People talking more about it, promoting it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the reason why I said, did Darren speak to you is because I have seen Darren like posting fighters with GFL fighters. And I think that's cool. Like, I think he's
in
seen some of
Miami
them.
or something. Yeah.
Right. So that's kind of cool. Go get a photo with Darren, man.
It'd be cool. If he's in Vegas, definitely he should check out the gym because it's me and Kai from the gym that are on
Okay.
GFL. Kai is from Team New York.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Have you been poisoning his water?
Have I what? I didn't hear that.
Poisoning his water.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Really?
No, but he's not my competitor. You know what I mean? It's not like he's like a bantamweight female.
Taking on.
But he's still Team New York. He's still the
know,
enemy,
no.
Pannie. You got to get in war mode.
Okay. Are we going into like Troy mode here?
Yeah.
Like.
Sure.
Okay.
If I see you at the gym at the same time,
It's
on site, I'm coming after you.
On your team on Team London, if I'm not mistaken, is Canadian Tanner Bozer.
Tanner Bozer, my doppelganger.
Cool.
Looks just like this dude.
That is fucking true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All we got to do is like knock one of Bam Bam's teeth out.
Yeah, that's not.
Because
he doesn't have teeth either.
I think he's missing one tooth,
one.
right?
Yeah.
Like a true Canadian hockey player, Pannie.
Yeah.
You never have all your teeth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, these two are fake. You guys know that, right?
Yes, because you had that really cool photo recently. that you
Wait, fake
did
like you
too.
can pop the other king, like pop them out? and stuff
Not
like that?
anymore. They
Okay.
drilled them up last year, but I
Okay.
used to have like a party trick, like the
Yeah.
retainer, like flip it.
Yeah.
In, so I had it for a couple years. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. I like that you
yeah.
did the Studio Ghibli photo with you with the missing the teeth.
Right?
That's a good one. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Bam Bam. Before we let Pannie out of here, anything you want to ask her last?
I got nothing, but it was just great to have you on. Great
Thank
to
you.
meet you. Thank
You
you
too.
for your insight on GFL and everything. I appreciate you saying yes to this interview and being
Cool.
here.
Yeah.
And if I have more gossip later, I won't tell you.
Dang.
I'm kidding. I won't.
Worst guest ever. Pannie Kianzad.
Wait,
Look-
one more time. What was your number again? Just so fans can know.
No.
23. Jordan.
Okay.
Last
You guys
question.
will see it soon. Yeah.
Last question that my mom used to ask me almost every day of my life growing up. I want to ask it to you, Pannie Kianzad. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy are you?
Right now,
Sure. However you want to take it.
like 8.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
8
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Life
What
is
about
good.
you?
Me?
What about you?
I'm in Toronto, Canada. Like, I don't know, 6, 7.
What about you?
7. I'd say I'm about a 6.
Oh,
I'm the happiest one in this podcast. That is crazy.
there you go.
There should
Thank you
be.
guys. Thank you guys for inviting
Pannie,
me.
thank you
I'll
so
see you
much.
soon.
We'll talk to you again. Goodbye, Pannie.
Okay.
Yes,
All
thank
right,
you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye. I'm telling you, you're telling me Pannie isn't one of the coolest people we've ever talked to.
Let's go. Yeah.
Dude, every guest we get is freaking so good lately.
Yeah.
right?
We've been on a hot streak.
We've been on a pretty good freaking roll to be able to have the guests that we have. And they've been on a roll in their fights, freaking winning every single fight that they have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm very happy, man.
Good
Look,
run.
Yeah, man, a good run. And next week we're gonna keep it going with Cam Smotherman, who apparently is one of the coolest dudes. Right? If you're friends with Rafion Stotts, then you've got to be an absolute joke. A joker and a fun guy. So he's going to be very cool. And then, like I said, I really hope that we get Borga, the Black Widow Borga, Jessica Borga, back on the podcast. And I want to see her holding her frickin' BKFC championship belt, baby.
Yeah.
Dude, do you understand how cool that is? That she called her moment. She called her shot. She went into that girl's face at Knucklemania or whatever, had that viral moment. It then spins and turns into that championship fight. They didn't even have a 145-pound title.
Yeah.
And then she freaking goes, makes it happen. And then that double right cross.
Clean KO.
Dude, lays her out. Knockout of the year. Like, that's going to be very way up there, man. Like, for
especially
the emotion.
because, I mean, you normally don't see a lot of women hit like a clean knockout like that.
It was the very first ever knockout of the night awarded to a female in BKFC. And just for all it is, dude, that girl is like not Connor's second cousin, but like she's Irish and blah blah blah. And they know, and she's a world champion boxer. Like just the whole story of it. Dang, so happy for her, man. What else do we got? That's it, Bam Bam. Go watch Fight League Atlantic. Go to fightleagueatlantic.com, FLA 19, April 12th.
Atlantic 19.
Can I say something, Bam Bam? We are supposed to be enemies because right now it's a lot of Canada versus US, right?
I mean, that just makes us enemies because that's
no. In Canada, it's very like that. Is it not like that in US? Is it not a lot of like anti-Canada?
Well, I mean, Timmy, you've known me for quite some time now, and you know that I pay no attention and have no idea of what's going on out there.
Okay, so but do you know, like, we have taken all American liquor out of our liquor stores.
I remember you telling me that, but
it's very thing. Anyways, all I'm saying is, if you're Canadian,
we haven't got rid of molasses or syrup. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we're.
Thank you for your patronage. Yeah, we appreciate it. I mean, okay. Anyway, I could get onto that, but who cares? So all I'm saying is, if you are Canadian and you are supporting Canada and you're saying Canadian pride and support local and all that stuff, then on Saturday, April 12th, when you have the opportunity to choose any mixed martial arts to watch, Canadians will watch Fight League Atlantic. You will watch a Canadian-based promotion happening in Moncton Coliseum, Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada, featuring Canadian fighters. All of them are Canadian fighters, if I'm not mistaken. All 10 fights. So 20 fighters, all Canadian.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got something to say on that too, though.
What?
If you would like to just see some really good fights of some up-and-coming people doing their thing, check out Fight League Atlantic.
Oh.
If you're in the U.S., Canada, wherever you're at, go to the website.
Yes, of course. Worldwide, watch it. But I'm just saying. Yeah,
yeah, but Canada especially.
Canada,
you better be representing. Up. Yeah,
yeah. Elbows up is
where you at
now. Yeah.
What? Who's saying elbows up?
It's some new thing when we're like anti. I don't know what it is really. Everybody's saying elbows up. I don't know.
That's a thing.
I don't know. In Canada, it is. Yes.
Like this.
No, like like if you're like boxing someone out in basketball, I think like elbows out. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it means. Anyways. Look, Bam Bam, what a freaking show we had today. Do you understand?
Yep. Two great
Max Holzer. Dude, and can I just, I'm just going to give myself credit, though. That photo that I put up here. How crazy is that?
That's funny. Yeah, that's good.
I mean, when I saw him come out with the shaved head and looking like that, I'm like, that's the Horde from Mr. Glass, Yeah, man. Great show today. Thank you so much, Bam Bam. Oh. Next week, Cam Smotherman. I'll do a recap on whatever happens at FLA 19 this weekend, and maybe we'll have one of the FLA 19 fighters on the show. It's been a great time. So thank you, my friend.
No, thank you.
Boom. See you later, buddy.
Bye.
Pannie also called me a gossipy girl, but okay. Bye.